Good morning. Elevens is brought to you today with God's Word. And of course, God's Word contains all that is necessary for salvation. It gives us guidance when we need wisdom. It tells us the story of God's love, ultimately through Jesus. There are many parts of the Bible that we wrestle with, parts that talk about lament and sorrow, and there's a lot of that going on at the moment, but there's also lots of wisdom, and I'm pleased about that. If we took that wisdom to heart, then I think we'd all benefit from it enormously. So on this Friday, as I open my Bible before you and read to you from one of the books in the middle, Proverbs, take heart, ask God for wisdom, remembering that the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Proverbs 22 says, "There's a good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold. Rich and poor have this in common. The Lord is the maker of them all. A prudent man sees danger and takes refuge, but the simple keep going and suffer for it. Humility and the fear of the Lord bring wealth and honour and life. In the paths of the wicked lie thorns and snares, but he who guards his soul stays far from them. Train a child in the way that they should go, and when they are old they will not turn from it. The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is servant of the lender. He who sows wickedness reaps trouble, and the rod of his fury will be destroyed. A generous man will himself be blessed, for he shares his food with the poor." There's a lot more there in this book. We find in the middle of the Old Testament the wisdom of Solomon, the wisest king of Israel. May we use God's wisdom in our dealings with one another. And at this time when we need it, everyone's trying to decide, what do I do? Do I bend the rules? Do I keep the rules? What are the rules? Do I distant? Do I get close? Trust in the Lord. We'll continue to live, learn, and remember, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.